Not sure what happened. I think maybe my internet just shit out a bit. Hang on. We're just getting back into the gay argument real quick. What video are we watching? I'm listening into Fish Tank right now. Hi, Sugar Crash. What am I gonna play? Uh, well, let me see. So, according to the last vote, now I'm not gonna start it tonight. It'll be for next stream. According to the vote, uh, Postal 2 is the winner. Postal 2. I don't have mouthwash. Nice. Well, I've never played it before, so it would be my first time playing it. I know of Postal, I've never watched a full playthrough of it, but yeah. Hi, Untested. I'm doing alright, Verb. How about you? Right now, I can't stream it because I'll get DMCA'd. But I'm watching Fish Tank Live Season 3 live right now. That's what you hear in the background. You gonna punch me now? Doing good, man. Hope all is well. It is. Okay, this argument's getting gay, fellas. It's just going in circles. Oh, hi, Brown Paste. Thank you. Ivy did everything right and provided another reminder. Sadly, my streams are kind of boring. And right now I'm winding down. Go on to win dozens of tournaments, but as fate would have it, this was not one of them. I can do yo-yo next time. Or yo-yo, I mean I can do Morrowind next game, because isn't Postal 2 really short? Ivy is out of the tournament in 10th place, and Chris has advanced to the final table as the overall chip leader. An amateur player who just a month ago was stressing out over $8,000 is now in prime position to take home $2.5 million. Thus far, it's been a great story, inspirational even, but if we're being realistic, this has to be the part where we step out of Neverland. He's made some great plays, toppled some of the best in the game, and even seems to have luck on his side. But at some point, Chris's inexperience is gonna come back to bite him, and he's gonna get beat. His best course of action now should be to coast off his lead, enjoy the ride, and wait for the inevitable. However, the man named Moneymaker has other plans. The law of large numbers states that after enough trials, everything eventually regresses to the mean. 4 days ago, Chris had never set foot in a real life. 3 tasks a day across the map? Yeah, there's only like, what, 7 days, right? He's about as big of a statistical outlier as they come. My video isn't moving? Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Hang on. I did close the poll. Oh. Duh. I know what I did wrong. I'm chilling. Good. Okay, hang on. Okay, so it is working.
In all this time, everyone has been waiting.
Sorry, my OBS is showing me that shit's frozen.
But for as long as the pros have believed this,
Anyway, let me
Chris has
see.
continued to pick them off one by one. He starts the final day of competition by knocking out David Gray. A while later, he takes out Tomer Benvenesti, followed by Jason Lester, bringing Moneymaker into the top 3. The next one to fall is Dan Harrington, the original Spectre who haunted him all the way back at his very first table. And with that, Chris Moneymaker had only one player left to beat.
Thank you,
His
Neresma.
final opponent is Sam Farha, who resembles the dictionary definition of a poker professional: cunning, unflappable, and visibly richer than you. Chris has come face to face with his complete antithesis, a seasoned veteran who's finally gonna put the scrappy underdog in his place. There's a break in the action before the final showdown as the tournament organizers remind everyone what they're fighting for. They wheel out $2.5 million in cold hard cash and dump it on the table. Few people in history have ever been in the presence of that much physical money. It's enough dough that Chris can literally smell it. The moment snaps him back to reality. He'd been so dialed into the game that he forgot what was at stake. And for the first time in a while, Chris thinks about playing it safe. During the break, he runs into Sam Farha in the restroom and tries to cut a deal. He wants to split the first and second place purse 50-50 and just play for the trophy. Since Chris has about a 2-to-1 chip advantage, he considers it a generous offer. Farha, however, disagrees. He doesn't see Chris as an equal opponent and wants a greater share of the winnings. For as far as he's come, the others still don't think he deserves to be there. To truly earn their respect, Chris has to go out and prove himself once and for all.
This is essentially a tale made by... So, this video is made by Emp Lemon. It's a tale about some regular guy who wound up winning a poker championship.
That all changes on
First
the
try.
27th hand of the showdown. As the cards are dealt, both players fire into the pot. Chris has King 7, and after the turn card has both a straight and a flush draw. Sensing an opportunity, he bets big. The river card comes, and it's a total brick. Chris misses on both of his draws and is hung out to dry with just King High. He thinks for a bit, and then does the unthinkable. Moneymaker shoves all in with absolute junk. Farha has him beat with a pair of 9s. He has a golden opportunity to double up and put Chris in a nearly insurmountable deficit. All he has to do is make the call. Farha stares Chris down, scanning for any sort of inconsistency. Moneymaker has gone still as a statue. For the next minute, he doesn't move a muscle. After an excruciating wait, Farha lays down. Chris has just pulled off the bluff of the century. On the very next hand, he flops 2 pair and catches Sammy on a pair of jacks. Farha moves all in, and Moneymaker calls. After 2 more cards, it's all over.
With a full house, Chris Moneymaker eliminates Sam Farha, and in a very swift and unlikely manner is atop the poker world.
When he finally looked over his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. The 2003 World Series of Poker main event belongs to Chris Moneymaker. He finishes out his run with a tournament-winning full house. In his first ever live event, he walks out of the casino a multi-millionaire. In the words of ESPN commentator Norman Chad,
"This is beyond fairy tale. It's inconceivable."
Amidst the celebration, poker vets Mike
Me
Mattisau
too.
and Eric Seidel are discussing what just transpired. Mattisau is distraught, believing that the air of legitimacy around poker pros had just been dismantled. If a guy like Moneymaker could come in and beat the best in the world, what would that say about the industry as a whole? Seidel, on the other hand, sees things more pragmatically. He suggests that they donate Chris 5% of their future earnings, because the world of poker was about to change forever. Several months later, the tournament would air on ESPN, marking the beginning of what came to be known as the Moneymaker effect. The program drew in record viewership for televised poker, prompting the network to re-air the special nearly a dozen times. It turned out that the American public found this story to be quite inspirational. People became enamored by the idea of raking in millions by playing cards for a few days. Just 1 year later, the WSOP main event saw triple the entrants. The poker boom was underway, as everyone tried to become the next Chris Moneymaker. In the following decades, this influx of new players would end up earning the poker industry billions. However, the great irony with all of this is that for the part he played in it, Chris didn't actually walk away with that much money. Remember that steak he sold to his friends and family? Well, he had to make good on that promise. For his $2,000 share, Mike Moneymaker went on to pocket $500,000, and as for Dave's gamble, he turned his $2,500 wager into $625,000. That would have still left Chris with a nice chunk of change, but as it turned out, Mrs. Moneymaker got more than she bargained for when her husband started traveling the world to play poker for a living. The two would end up splitting, and most of the remaining prize money would leave with her. Chris may not have been left with much of a fortune, but he did have fame. The folks at PokerStars greatly appreciated the free promotion he'd given them, and agreed to cover the costs of any event he wanted to enter. Needless to say, this new career path was certainly a step up from accounting. At the end of it all, Chris had found his true calling in life, and as time went on, it became apparent that his magical run may not have been such a fluke after all. Soon enough, he would prove himself as quite a natural at the game, and as of 2024, he's still winning tournaments. It's now been over 20 years since Chris Moneymaker changed poker forever. If you catch him at the right time, you can still see him trying his luck at the place where it all began. This year's main event featured more than 10,000 entrants competing for a grand prize of $10 million. Today, the game is certainly different than the one Moneymaker came into. Many would agree that modern poker lacks much of the mystique and wonder that once made it so entertaining. The colorful cast of characters from the past have slowly been phased out by a new generation of players who prefer a more robotic and analytical approach to the game. With the rise of computers and poker engines, everyone now understands the statistically optimal way to play. After all this time, we're still trying to master the odds. But no matter how advanced your strategy is, no one really controls their destiny. Whenever you shuffle a deck of cards, there's an astronomically high chance that the combination you hold in your hands has never existed before in history. The universe is full of possibilities, a few of which will lead us towards strange and beautiful surprises, to things far more valuable than money. When you think about all the cards that had to fall exactly right for the story to turn out this way, it's hard to believe it really happened. Of course, there are those who will tell you that there's no such thing as chance. Events either happen or they don't. As far as we're concerned, the probability is either 0 or 100. The other numbers are just there to make our unknowable future feel a bit less murky. Life is a lot more unpredictable than we'd often like to admit, and sometimes it's incredible what can happen when you no longer fear the odds.
That's some pretty good shit. Fart piss. He's rich as fuck, but definitely not that happy. I would if I were to gamble, I'd just make like enough money to fulfill the dream I have, then leave. Professional gambling is like a really sad life. Like, you just go to fucking Vegas. Let's see, hang on. What do they say in this?
We got tour disc lineup. We got Orlando and Tampa.
Yep.
To move back to my hometown and start my business empire. Honestly, in reality, I do need 50 grand. for it. Well, a little over 30 grand in my savings. Then ideally fix up Hoarderman's. Due to neighbors, that's not possible. And also, what was I about to say? Oh, gosh. Fuck me, what was I about to say? See, I'm getting tired. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. Hoarderman's has a lot that needs to be done. Including the complete destruction of knotweed. Jeremy Gold is a J. You mean bazillion? Sadly, I do get tired. Sucks. Honestly, though, I wouldn't want to gamble because I'm in no position to gamble. Unless it's a penny stock in terms of like some shitcoin or Bitcoin. That may or may not end up being like a fuck ton of money. Yeah, I've seen season 3. Watch season 3 all the time. But I got to work. Pumpkin pie. I was just surprised that she was mad at me, and it's like, bro, you know how I'm trying to play here. Oh, I fucking hate communists. Dimmy's having a panic attack, just ignore him. I like blueberry pie or apple pie.
The Hulu thing was so funny.
Oh yeah.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Did you see that?
Yep. I saw it last night. I saw Ben.
Yeah.
Bro, Ben is funny.
Ben's really good.
Whose idea was
Waving
that?
like this?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I was dying.
Yeah.
That was thrown together really quick.
Yeah. Ben edited it overnight. He
Damn.
stayed up all night to edit that because what happened was Mizzy probably definitely knows what Fish Tank is, but she's not admitting it on camera. She like snuck in and now she's like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know the show was live. So like, and I made the mistake of saying to Alex that black people approved of his use of the N-word. So he was like, and I think I said our live audience, which was not.
Oh, I see what
I
you
fucked it up.
I see.
So they started running their mouths about how I think the show's live, and I know that Mizzy knows what the show is, so I just took her and her bestie, who she's been whispering to, aside, and was like, I know you know the show's live. You can't tell anybody you're off the show. And so then to sort of muddy the waters, and because the rumor, everybody was talking about it, even though I thought that only those two were the ones talking about it. So to muddy the waters, we were like, we had to edit the quick episode 1 and be like, episode 1's live now, guys. We're on Hulu.
That's so funny.
So that sort of pushed kicked the can down the road. Although now they're sort of questioning whether the Hulu thing was fake because we didn't show it on the Hulu app.
I thought you guys were going to run Hulu app presets.
I think we might have to.
Yeah, like
to do that.
Hulu.
Yeah, maybe episode. I think it might be. Wes might be able to like dupe the Hulu app.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Or just show like scroll through where you
Yeah.
have someone faking with a remote control.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, the video of it. Yeah.
You probably, I bet you can download that from YouTube.
Yeah, but the thing is, pretty soon we have to introduce the computer voice, which is TTS, where we're going to tell them that they're talking to a computer, and they'll probably figure out pretty quickly that they're talking to real people, probably within like 2 days or something. So once that happens, then there's kind of no point in continuing the Hulu gaslight.
It'd be kind of funny to just keep saying Hulu and being like, and
We will.
letting them figure it, like ram it into their heads.
We will.
For 7-10 days, even after it's all done.
Yeah.
And then like have them get in trouble for Hulu rules.
Yeah.
Like guys, Hulu just go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Slamming it.
The Ron.
Thank you, Unknown Human, for the subscription. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
LaRon.
LaRon, yeah.
His post about the show before going on,
Mhm.
he mentioned the Zeus Network, which is like a black
Oh, yeah.
gay reality network that I
Oh,
knew
what?
of before. And there's this show called Bad Boys Boston,
Bro.
and it has what's his name?
Sadly, it's not up to me. I'd love to be on,
I've seen
Yeah.
clips of this.
Are you serious?
but
I see this.
Yeah.
unless I'm called or messaged, I can't go on.
Yeah. I actually watched this.
This is my city, state, everything.
Everything.
Hope you miss me, cause now I'm back. I'm just living proof of what God will do.
I'm just trying to figure out if y'all ready for me. I'm ready. Season 2, let's see what it do, man.
Yeah, Texas! Season 2 looking real fucking good!
Wow.
Damn.
Other than to be on the road, we gonna tear Houston up. Next we gonna hit Austin. And we gonna end this motherfucker in Dallas.
Yeah, she like hot dress. Drip got a nigga press. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Let's go. Texas the best. Rich nigga. Yeah. Getting paid. You a broke boy.
All of them are gonna make a post on social media, and I want them to talk. I just feel like y'all was just two fakes being around each other. No, Anthony is a fake ass bitch. That's what it is.
Jonathan, I don't feel like the energy that you've been giving me is worth our friendship.
Stop acting dumb.
Let's just lower our tones.
Like, nigga, you start hollering. Fuck you mean? I'm talking how you talking.
I just feel like I need to slide out because he can't just chill.
Just don't say nothing to him.
All that other fuck shit, we gotta make sure we keep that shit away from us.
I just felt like we need to turn it up. We need a new bad boy.
Go ahead, bring him in. I know y'all wasn't doing Bad Boys without the King of Miami.
Okay, so this is what I feel about the situation with you because I was debating when I was standing over there whether I wanted
the
to come
fuck?
in and beat your ass.
Let it go. You're not gonna beat that nigga. You're not gonna beat me, so don't get mad at me. Just let the shit go.
I would hate to be the Disney star.
You getting airtime.
It does need Bird.
Are we talking or not?
What's the problem? Why are you yelling at him though?
Yelling.
Yelling!
Hold on.
We're not gonna talk.
I think we get it.
Is there a fight?
Are they all gay?
No, they're all straight as shit, dude. Those, you kidding me? I hang out with black dudes a lot, play football. Those fucking guys right there. I'm not kidding you. Fucking, I'll be honest, they're probably straighter than I am.
The glasses, the glasses are
Especially that
crazy. Wait, hold on.
Is there a fight? I gotta see a fight.
Yeah, but these glasses are crazy.
Those are the 305B.
Thank you, Zero, for the subscription.
There's no lens.
It was torture.
No, there's no lens in there.
There's no lens in there.
You keep that shit away from us.
Well, he's
Oh, yeah, there's a fight. But the funny part is, they stretch one like shove like over 3 episodes. So it's like, let's recap that shove again.
Fuck you. What's up? I'm here. Run me out. I'm here. Square, nigga.
We just had breakfast.
Come here.
They just had breakfast.
Stop. Welcome to Bad Boys Season 2, bitch.
Yeah, I remember a lot of guys I play football with talk
Oh yeah,
like
he
that.
takes the truck.
Wow.
He steals the truck.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, these are all fucking roughnecks.
Yeah, football.
I play football just like that. And honestly, one of the guys on my football team stole the reality TV truck.
Well, he's trying to tickle his tummy.
Dude, when I play football, the funniest thing to wear would be like a turquoise.
Wait, is that all they said about season 3?
Dominate in the minds of my straight friends. Did you did? Was it overexposed on the
Counter, you just assume that you got an STD, so you take this just every time.
Yo, we
And how to have.
Okay, it's just because I don't want to sit there and watch Perfect Guy Life all the time. I'd definitely be rocking the boat. I'm not trying to do that. Not to Sam. Not to no one. But it's interesting on the thought process. It'll be more interesting in the thought process on I guess the more recent happenings of season 3. Another beer? Yeah, for real. Almost forgot. Gotta slap it into my another beer koozie. I look a little baked. I am a little baked, bro. I just slowly drink and get stoned. Just so that way I can relax, play video games, do whatever, and then go to bed. Well, I mean, you also gotta think, they got 10 days left, right? So, you know, like a tornado's about to hit. Hi, RVP. Yes, I did get a haircut. Now up to me. Up to Jet, Sam. But no biggie if not. Unfortunate, sure, but nothing I can do. Thank you. Sorry, this is just really fun to play with. Negligent discharge. Hottest girl in the tank. That's tough to say on both the looks and personality, man. Probably Turbo, honestly. I will say this season has also definitely, I don't know, I'd say vindicated the idea of past contestants, etc. Because they brought Fatty back on and he already fixed the show, like he's keeping shit interesting. Oh, sweet. I'm happy to hear that, honestly. Like I say, and hopefully the confessional they'll have, or like exiting confessional, I hope that they'll show like, well, what I meant. Just wanted to make people laugh. Yeah, because their main concern was, did she tell Lily about the show or not? Oh yeah, didn't one of y'all say that fucking Turbo knew the show was live or knows about Fish Tank? I like Cole. He's a good man. Huh. To be fair, though, she has been taking things in relative stride. Not the most interesting, but also she has a personality. It's there. Like when she took, whatever, the Iranian weird fucking gaslighting woman arguing type dude. Whatever his name is, Yakub. We'll call him Yakub. The Iranian's name is Yakub because I can't remember his name. But she had a good personality when she was arguing with him. And to be fair, I can only find the one, so maybe she was just really desperate for money or some shit. But in terms of both looks and personality, probably her. Because she's kind of dropped the Brandon shit. I don't know, the way that, like, she's been keeping her distance from girls. And, like, seeing Alex B for what she was, probably why she was staring her down hardcore. Wasn't, like, out of lust, that's for damn sure. Is Luke's baby dead? Damn. Yes, I do have the shells. Several, actually. Best Ween album? I don't know. I honestly haven't listened to any Ween albums. I know about Ween, as retarded as it might sound, obviously for Ocean Man, but also for a lot of shit from SpongeBob. I just never really had the time or patience to listen to a full album. Same thing, I rarely listen to albums. It's more just so individual songs. It just so happens that many individual songs are by the same artist. I like the Better Living Through Chemistry album by Fatboy Slim. Bandetto, Wave Slave. Kit Caliber, Neverland Sound Girls. Trying to think. The Malcolm in the Middle soundtrack album. I know these are albums that you guys have never heard of. I mean, obviously you can't beat Demon Days by Gorillaz. Let me think. XARNDA. Zarnda. But that's how they're spelled. XARNDA. XARNDA. Yeah, I'm blanking. I'm dead tired. Yeah. I've always liked Lap Fox tracks. I always do the full disclaimer that there's some weird furry, but they're a bit odd. Like they're furry, they're tranny, but also like new wave gender stuff. But they're chill. They don't force their beliefs down everything they do. And they're really fucking talented. So yeah. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, you make good music, you make good music. I think probably with exception to Eminem, but that's just because it's like, bro, don't be a political sellout to fucking Colin Kaepernick of all people. I hope so. Like, if they were to keep it on track with the .5s, they could in theory have one just in the dead of winter in the season 3 house and just set up as like a haunted house or some shit. But like make it really cool and mystic. Yeah, I could easily do a haunted house. Get the jacuzzi set up. Issue is where the extras would sleep / housing. You could in theory do it with like a few extras or people who didn't mind sleeping in shifts inside and outside of a room. So it'd probably be a bunch of dudes, but you could have NPCs and shit like that. Oh yes, Fish Tank pays very well. Let's see, I'm trying to teach myself FL Studio, but I honestly haven't had the time. What other Nerf guns that you got? That's classified. They should do a season on Old Plantation. We can probably hook them up with the location of a couple of those. Blood Games more. I prefer it. more than the tank? What do you expect, Jimmy? Did you enjoy it more than the tank? Oh, for sure. I'm just kicking myself all the time because I was extra paranoid. My meds were too low, so I was a wreck. Any games tonight? Oh, I already did. We beat, I had to restart the stream, but we beat Rugrat Search for Reptar PlayStation 1. Anyway, my sincerest apologies, guys. Ugh. Any sort of wrap-up questions before we power line out of here? I'm just getting really, really tired. Nah. Rugrat Search for Reptard. Yeah, I do. I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's 4:39 in the morning here. So I have to go to bed soon. I'm very tired. Yes. Oy vey! You don't even give me a single shekel for my Jewish impression. Do I think I have a future with Fish Tank? I hope I have a future with Fish Tank. I would like a future with Fish Tank. I don't know. I don't hold my breath on shit. I would love to, but... Is there any interest in seeing you return expressed by production? Yes. I do know that, like, it's not like a burn notice or, like, no bridges are burned or anything. Was the Goofy movie a childhood favorite Disney film? No, I've actually never seen the Goofy movie. This just became a habit of my streams because Slugho, one of my first tippers, tipped me to play Powerline. I think I did like 5 streams in a row or something. And then the one stream I didn't, everyone freaked out. So it's just become tradition at this point. Need a job. Best bet is to get into like blue collar shit. Dishwashers pay pretty well. If you're good at using your muscles and you can get into the rhythm. And you just don't piss off the chefs and make sure you're not working with crackhead chefs. Don't do a chain restaurant. But like do a mom and pop type shit. Oh, I did. You've been workshopping the idea and think it could work? I could see that a bit. Flavor Flav to be a senior boss nigga for Jimmy's bitches. That would be pretty fucking cool. Although Cat Williams. We'll do Cat Williams. Cat Williams would be cool with Fish Tank, I feel like. Hi, Sluggo. Am I a Fish Tank staple? I don't know. Well, I'm glad. I'm a boiler operator. Operate a 3-story boiler for a lumber mill. Have you seen Nick Rochefort to do the Chris Beck impression? Nope. Haven't seen that. Yes. That would be nice to actually have like a nice wife quest with Sam Hyde and everyone. If I was asked to come on to season 3, I've already let the direct boss of my day job know that I might be leaving. But if I were to come back, it can't be for this next week, because I have to cover for my coworker as he takes his week-long vacation. Could it best go for a weekend? Sadly, if the show is to remain for 1 week longer. I mean, it is almost done. Hi, Fluke. Taylor's doing good. Josh Block is supposed to be on Fish Tank or some shit. Nothing much, Sluggo. Art of Tug. What the fuck? Oh, you're all spoken 101. Let's see. How's Summer? She's doing good. Thank you, Bart Sampson, for the subscription. Let's see. Fish Tank was good. Did Vance weep? Nah. Thank you, Heath Gibson. How's Shinji? I know he's getting a good job. I'm not gonna say where, etc. for his privacy, but he's doing very good. Anyway, guys. Powerline time. PLC. Alright, guys. Who won 2.5? The good guys did, I guess. It was originally going to be, but it didn't make as much money as they were hoping. Anyway. I guess Letty. What did we learn today? Letty was a winner of 2.5 because she won the cell. Plus what we got paid after 2.5. What we learned today? That the Rugrats PS1 game is kind of a creepypasta. It's got some spooky shit there. We got lost in Epstein's pyramid, but we got Angelica out. So the Aryan girl is safe from his molestation. And we saw that Jeffrey Epstein's actually a mummy in a PS1 Rugrats game. And yeah. We learned that Luke deserves the 50 grand. Let me think. We learned that I quit smoking and I'm on Zins. We learned that Emperor Lemon put Judge Jedediah Goldstriker into his most recent video. I do love all of you back. You gotta eat the pussy like the harmonica? Yeah. Fave Pokemon? Maybe Regice. I'm not gonna twerk. Sorry, that's gonna cost a lot of money, Nano. Hi, Trent Michelson. Sadly, you're catching the tail end of my stream. I gotta go to bed for work. Si papi no nano. Name your price for a twerk. $100. $100. $100 for 3 solid twerks. That's the best offer I can do. Yeah, and I was in my boxers. 3 whole twerks. Happy to pay 101. Bet you send that money in like 5 minutes, I'll fucking twerk. That don't do drug tests for weed. All of them die over here in Texas. Nah, Texas is a bad state for blue collar. Your best bet is just find a mom and pop shop, general store, some shit. Show that you can do basic math, that you're a trustworthy person. Do you use Cashapp? Yes. That's why my Cashapp is in the pinned comment. See, it says $Ppweepee. Right there. Right there it says Ppweepee. Oh no. For her CCP antics. Okay. We're gonna wait till 4:55. No, there's not gonna be a Jimmy OnlyFans. Donate the money to your stream to help support the Jewish cause? No, I'm putting it in my savings. Is there a time frame in case you want to shoot the shit anytime? Just message me whenever. I'll probably just text you through it tomorrow or some shit. They are broke, Jimmy? They might be. Hang on. What's this? Well, someone sent me $5. I'm not gonna read out their name for privacy's sake, but okay, I doubt that's a real name, but thank you, Gut Fountain. Israel does not need my money. Israel is perfectly fine without my money. Thank you, Nagent. Okay, Nagent, well, I mean, I guess you can either, like, I don't know, just DM me on socials. I respond to that shit pretty easily. If you want me to read out something, just mention it in the next 2 minutes. They do need healing. That's just a YouTube video. Well then just DM me saying it's you, silly. Sorry, I am fading fast. Oh wait, almost forgot. Will do. Well then, yeah, you should be able to DM me. Hang on. Ongoing tank action. A lot of the new competitors are gay as shit, but they've got like less than a week left. I want Luke to win. Is your Twitter the same name as you? For Tony Pete? Anyway. Okay, just DM me a reminder, cause I'm fading fast. No, Peyton. Peyton's just absolutely screwed herself. She fully supports child grooming. Is just another libtard gay dyke who thinks all straight people are evil yet supports the worst shit ever. Anyway. I love you guys. Is Bank still redeemable? No, not really. I mean, she kind of showed her true colors. I guess maybe in a one-on-one conversation or whatever. Anyway. Good night and God bless. Sweet dreams. I love you guys. Be safe. Good night. Good night.